It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the Texans and the Colts on Thursday night primetime.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Houston Texans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. A very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. Open man here is Conklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he'll decide to keep this once more. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Play action this time with Love. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Another try after the 1st down sack. Love. Throwing right, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Gano's kick is right through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be let out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake. Fulton. Smith catches left side. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 6 catches, 75 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fulton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So 2 first downs, so that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Fulton. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fulton, the quick slant caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice. And
rush coming, and he's taken down. Quiddy Pay. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Well, that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13. Love looking to throw it. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Running tackle. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Gets past one man, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll run here with Gibson, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Henderson will try and run for the first. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Love now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Come on with it, man.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 17-14. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3.
Good work, boy.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Fulton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff, Henderson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henderson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There to stop it was Darius Leonard. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Gano's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that...
They got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fulton looking for Campbell downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. A gain of 6 there on first. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Third and 2. Love with it. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw once more on second and 10. Fulton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a third and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They're going to try and throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Off the play fake. Fulton. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll be down deep in the Houston territory. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Off play action. Fulton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. It's a squibber picked up. Now a hit and a loose football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Throwing again on second and 10. Fulton looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll They'll try to run with Gibson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Taking it about the 1.
Come on now, let's go!
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, they got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
97 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Off the play fake. Fulton looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Off play action. Fulton. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Fulton. Campbell making the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 2nd down, back to Henderson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. And will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Here's Fulton to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Fulton sets to pass it. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's a give to Gibson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Gibson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From the 44, Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Here's Gibson to start the drive. Runs over it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 154 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. Off the play fake. Fulton. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout. League, they don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Off play action. Fulton. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Texans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Following the interception, Love. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big play there on the catch and run. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw now, here's Love. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Love from the gun. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 46. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stick.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now the try here for the point after. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Finding some room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, it's Jalen Darden. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. Henderson going to run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. It's a first down and more for Gibson.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here's Gibson.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point up and good. And that will extend this big lead. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Love. Going right back to Galladay.
Room here to run. Touchdown, Houston.
All over you.
Kenny Galladay.
57 yards.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point try good by Gano as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there,
and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fulton. He finds his man complete. It's Crawford. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for Indy. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Fulton. It is intercepted at the goal line.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, Love once more. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Love. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blow? And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Love looking to throw it. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Love now to pass on 1st down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Love now. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. After the sack on 1st down, Love, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Love under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Crawford. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.